Hey, what's up, y'all? Let me see. Where's my other phone? Oh, hold on. I found it. Okay, so today is Thursday, September the 18th. A couple of days before some more birthdays, before we round out Virgo season, right? Quick little video. What's today? Thursday. I guess it was Monday. I can't remember exactly what day it was. My vice president had called and was asking me a lot of questions about stuff that, was going on lately. Why am I not recording? Who is this person that they found, that had posted something up on my YouTube and all this stuff? And I'm like, okay. So I kind of had to stop what I was doing to address the questions that I was being asked. And I don't mind answering the questions. Jeffrey is my vice president, and it's like, he's also like my number one spiritual advisor and stuff like that. So when he needs to talk or ask me something, I take the time to talk to him. It's not a problem at all. So it's the remnants, y'all. It's the remnants of what's been going on. So that's the first thing, to start off this week. So Tootie came home last night, which is not a problem, of course. I wasn't expecting her to be home from the hospital so soon, but she came home last night. I don't really know if the hospital said it was okay for her to come home. I'm just saying she came home last night. So I'm in the process of cooking because, I had got an egg roll the other day. And I don't know, y'all, like the egg roll, I don't know if it's the cabbage or whatever other filling or the wrapper or whatever is going on. Maybe even the grease. I don't know. It's just, they don't taste the same. They taste artificial, like chemicals or something. I don't know. I would just prefer to make them at home now, for myself. So I was having a whole fat moment. I was going to make me some finger foods, like some Asian carry-out finger foods. I was going to make chicken wings, crab rangoons, and the spring rolls and stuff. So my wrappers, I didn't use them right when they had thawed out, so they were ripping on me and too dry and all this stuff because I wanted to do the lumpia. I like the lumpia spring rolls opposed to the regular egg roll wrapper that's thicker and stuff. So they're like, are you cooking? Is this like a whole thing because of what we're going through right now? No, not everything is about you. Like I was having a whole Tracy Fat moment and wanted to make some homemade stuff of something that I kind of had a taste for, and it just was nasty. So then I also get asked, if I even like them and all that stuff, which I think is an interesting question, because if you literally have been talking about a person like from the moment that you met them, do you even like me? Like that's really truly the question. So I'm going through my messages, pause. So that was the second thing. So the third thing, like just now, I'm trying to get myself together. I definitely need some coffee. I'm in zombie mode right now. Like I'm rested, but I don't feel rested. Like you can see it in my face. Like my body is just not 100% like I need it to be. I'm not feeling like my normal self. And it's obvious. Like you can see it in my face. So I'm trying to get dressed, and the older boy was like, Miss Tracy, can I get a ride to work today? And I was like, look, I don't have a problem giving rides. I don't. But I had to tell him straight up, like when I, didn't have money for my cell phones, I couldn't go out to make the money to pay my cell phones, but I still had to make a way to get my cell phones paid because I still can't DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub to try to make money in the meantime for my cell phones or to put towards any of my other bills. And then I had just explained the whole thing about the gas situation that's been going on like for the last, month or so. So I told him I don't have a problem taking you, but at some point I'm going to need some gas money. So we had made a little agreement that when he gets paid, he's finally going to give me some gas money. I'm like, okay, fine, no problem. And he was actually being nice. So that was cool, So I'm sitting here and I'm about to go get some coffee. I'm hungry, but I don't need to buy no food because, I have so much food at the house. I was trying to make the lumpiest spring rolls, so I have the filling for that, shrimp and the beef and pork mix like my mom used to make, and the shrimp one, and I made the crab burgers, which actually came out pretty good because I haven't made them so long. The wrappers for my spring rolls, like I said, were too dry, so I really got one that looked like a spring roll, and I actually got to fry to eat and all that stuff. So that was cool. And then I made potato salad the day before. I made potato soup. I've just been cooking. It's been shit that I've been wanting to taste for. So I just took my fat ass in the kitchen and I started cooking. So anywho, so I'm sitting here going through my messages, and I've said it once, I will say it a million more times. I have the most awesomest moderators on my channel. I do. I love y'all so much. I really, really do. This whole, like I said, I didn't know what to expect, from this whole little YouTube journey. But y'all know I'm going through stuff right now. And I'm not in the best headspace. So while I'm trying to work through what it is that I'm dealing with, I need to take a step back from recording every day, which is hard for me because I'm so used to doing it. It's become a part of my regular normal routine. So that is hard, but I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it until I can get to my next level. So anywho, I'm going through my messages, and POLITIC Graham sent me the nicest message. She posted the nicest message yesterday, under one of my videos. It was my trying to dash video. She said, "Hey Tracy, I had to come show love." That's how she started off the message, which is really, really awesome. She's like, "Hey Tracy, I had to come show love while I'm watching your lives on replay, laughing out loud. I'm noticing you can make less than 30-second clips for shorts and videos of less than 10 minutes of your own content, especially right in the beginning of your fries. I mean, rather you know it or not, you literally did a review on McDonald's fries and compared it to their competitors." She's like, "I love it. I keep telling you, Tracy, you are really..." I'm really her vibe. She said MFN vibe. I'm really her MFN vibe. That motivates people with laughter, words of wisdom, and everything. And also I noticed you said you're making money and it may not necessarily be fun to viewers, but Tracy, you make everything entertaining and with a lesson behind it. I'm telling you, Tracy, you got that yin and hang that people like. I think it's the yin yang. I think she's supposed to say yin yang, but she put it with the H, so I'm just gonna say yin yang. That people like me need to help us keep going no matter what. No matter what. And she was like, "Love you, Tracy." So First and foremost, I want to say thank you, POLITIC, because you know I love you too. And I know you go through stuff too. That's why I said, you know, at some point when you feel comfortable enough, please at least send me an email address that I can reach you one-on-one, you know, just in case if you're having another moment too and you have to, you know, walk away from recording for a while. I understand, you know, life is still life right now and people are going through stuff. Like, I don't know anybody that's just cool and content with life in general and the things that are going on right now. We're living through some crazy times. But I just want to say thank you, because it's like, it means so much. It means so much. It really does, because I'm going through the wire right now. I feel defeated, and I don't normally feel like this, but right now I feel defeated. Like, I don't feel like I have a sense of self of who Tracy is. You know, like I was thinking about, like, the other day Doechii had came on the radio. You know, y'all know the song when it's like she's talking to her therapist or whatever, and it's like she starts going through this list of stuff, you know, and that's kind of like how it feels for me. Like, it's certain things that I like, and it's certain things that I do, and it's certain things that are like a part of Tracy and how I move and all of this stuff, you know. But I feel like right now I don't have no sense of myself. But it means the world to me, because no matter the bullshit that I go through, no matter how much, you know, the people that I have around don't understand me, don't appreciate me, or anything like that, I still make a difference. I still make a difference to somebody. And that means the world to me. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect doing this whole little YouTube thing. Once I started my whole little YouTube journey, I didn't know what to expect. But I came to YouTube because of the mistreatments and injustices that I was receiving, and I just got tired of it. I was tired of it. You know, but I've made a difference to some people. And that means the world to me, you know. So I know what it is that I need to do. Like I said, my number one superpower is Tracy's voice. All the people that ever had a problem with Tracy running off at the mouth and stuff like that is because obviously you did something to me to make me have to put my mouth on you. Otherwise, we wouldn't have no issue. Okay? Tracy's number one superpower. Like I said, my second is always going to be my strength and resilience. I've lived through so much stuff that most people don't have the strength or the know-how or just the resilience or anything else, you know, to live through half of the stuff that I've lived through within the last 17 years since just my mom has passed. It's been longer since my aunt and my uncle passed. Okay, fine, no problem. I'm in a funk right now, and I'm trying my best to work myself out of the funk. But while I'm going through what I'm going through, and I haven't been recording, like I said, when it's enough time that has passed, I get DMs, I get emails, I get text messages, I get phone calls, I get people posting nice messages about me on my YouTube. So in spite of, like I said, what I'm going through and people constantly talking about me and trying to psychoanalyze me and trying to figure me out and all this stuff, I'm like, at this point, if you really truly haven't figured out who I am as the person that I am, then obviously it's never going to be something that's going to be figured out. So in the meantime, I just need you to give me my space to do what it is that I need to do so I can move on to my next chapter. That's it. Like I said, I always try to come in peace. I try to stay in peace. I most certainly try to leave in peace. And it doesn't always happen that way. You know, but I need to have my life back. Like, whatever version of Tracy's life that I meant to have at this point, past losing my small knit family, you know, and obviously not being able to fully attain the relationship that I've wanted. What is this fool doing? Some folks just don't know how to drive, y'all. I'm sitting here watching this person trying to park beside me, and obviously she don't know how to drive, or he, I don't know. It's taking them like 3 attempts to try to back up into this one parking space. It's crazy. And they got plenty of room. I might have to move. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Okay, make sure I wiped all the boogies now that I got a Rudolph nose. Anywho, so again, I want to apologize again, because like I said, like, I need to take the time for myself to be able to do the things that it needs that I need to work through right now, before I'm able or feel comfortable enough to be able to go back and do my daily lives and stuff. So in the meantime, because a comment was made last night, oh, you're doing all this cooking, this is normally stuff that you would record. Yes, normally it is stuff that I record, but right now I don't have a sense of normalcy, so I need to move how Tracy needs to move for Tracy. So right now I'm not going to do no live streams, but I'll record a short, or I'll record a video instead of doing the live stream, here and there, so y'all know that I'm all right and I'm still going through my little process. But I need my life back. Like I said, I need my life back. I need something that feels like me having a life once again, period. So whatever it's going to take, like I had to make some phone calls yesterday, I had my one-on-one session with the therapist yesterday. It's just some stuff that I have to do and still work on. So that's what I was trying to do yesterday. And then afterwards is when I got hungry because I hadn't eaten anything, and I was like, okay, I need to eat. So I was like, I'm going to cook. But like I said, please be patient with me, y'all, because I'm trying to work through my stuff that I'm trying to work through right now. And it's not an easy time for me, but I still have to do what it is that I need to do for myself. So please be patient with me. The moment that, I'm able to record every single day like I normally do, then I will do that. But like I said, in the meantime, please just have patience with me, because I'm trying to work through the stuff that I'm working through right now. But in the meantime, I just want to thank y'all, okay, for the people that have been reaching out recently, for the people that normally reach out on a regular basis, for the people that have ever reached out, to have any type of one-on-one, communication or contact with me. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I appreciate y'all so much. And then it's funny because it's like, a comment was made too about, my interaction with my folks in my community on my YouTube, and compared to my regular day-to-day interactions and stuff like that. It's like, but if you wouldn't treat me like shit, I wouldn't have to reach out to the people on my YouTube, or the people on my YouTube wouldn't have to reach out to me based upon the things that I come on here to share. I'm human, and I'm going through a lot, but I am entitled to my feelings. And I've been so stressed out. So if everything was cool, then there would be no need for me to be feeling the way that I'm feeling in general, and then I wouldn't be stressed. That's the truth. So, like I said, like at this point, I give up. Like, I give up. Like, you know, I can't. I can't. There's nothing else I could do. There's nothing else I could do, you know, but try to focus on moving to my new chapter. That's all that I can do. Like, I don't like feeling like this. You know, I can't really move and function the way that I need to. And since everything is a problem, like I said, it's just best that, you know, I have to go on my merry way. And I'm not going to a hotel this time because I don't have the money. I don't have the money for a hotel. Like, I can't even get back to work right now. Like, shit is crazy. But in spite of all of that, doom and gloom, y'all, once I get through this little funk, the sky's the limit at that point. Like, you know, Tracy's on the up and up. I just need to get out of this funk. Once I get out the funk, everything should be all right. But like I said, I cannot begin to articulate how much I appreciate all of my supporters on my YouTube. And then especially, like I said, my mods. Like, y'all are awesome. Like, I really appreciate the love and support. I really do. Like I said, I have the most awesomest mods on YouTube. I do. I really, really do. I really, truly do. So once I finally get myself together and I get my money up, like I said, I'm going to have my first meet and greet, and I want to do that with my mods first. Like, I want to be able to sit and chat with y'all, hug y'all, have a powwow with y'all, cook for y'all. Like, you know, I want to be able to do that. I really do. You know, and then from there, like, when I feel that I'm ready, I'll try to do something else, you know, to meet some of my subscribers too. But I first want to start off with meeting my mods. Like, y'all are awesome. So like I said, y'all, just please bear with me. Please bear with me. Be patient with me. And once I'm able to record on a regular basis, I'll record. But I need to take a break. And it's hard because, like, you know, when I'm out and about, it's always something that's going on that I could want to record or anything like that. But I just need to get out of this funk. So once I'm out of the funk, then I'll come back to doing my daily live streams, you know. But in the meantime, Mr. Jeffrey Ray, you know you my vice president. I love you. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for truly being supportive to me and caring. You are definitely one of my best friends. For real. Miss POLITIC Graham, as you can see, you have me in tears. Like, this is not the first time. Like, when I first read the message, I was in tears. And then I just read the message, you know, for this video. And again, you have me in tears. But like I said, these are like happy tears because I appreciate the love and support. Like, I really, really do. I really do. And you get it. Certain people get it. Not everybody will. Not everybody understands me. You know I'm a force to be reckoned with, and Tracy's intensity and passion is too much for people. But I'm still going to be blinding bitches. I'm still going to be blinding the bitches. I'm going to blind the bitches still with my shine, because that's what it is that I'm meant to do. And part of that is this right here. Tracy in her mouth. Tracy in her mouth. Tracy in her mouth is still going to be here to shine the light on all the darkness. Okay? I've been doing a lot of praying, y'all. I've been doing a lot of praying, and I feel like that's why things are pretty much playing out the way that they're playing out right now, because I've said it a million times. I will say it a million more times. People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Your lifetime folks are your family. Outside of your family, everybody else that comes into your life is for a reason or a season. And at this point, I'm at the end of a chapter. At this point right here, I am at an end, literally at the end of a chapter. So whether it was an actual reason, that this whole thing happened, this season is coming to an end. That's what it feels like. So there's nothing to figure out. It's nothing to figure out. Like, I don't really even feel like there's really anything to really even salvage at this point. I'm tired. I'm tired of being mistreated. So of course, people don't seem to think that I'm being mistreated. Trust and believe, I wouldn't be on here right now talking about it and feeling the way that I've been feeling and been so stressed out. So it just is what it is. But I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I've only been on here, I haven't even been on here a whole 30 minutes. So again, I don't do short videos. Y'all know that's not my thing. But anywho, I have to try to make some money. I have to wash my clothes. I need to get some more toiletries. Like, we all need money to have things to be able to take care of ourselves. So I just need to make whatever few little dollars that I can before I go in the house to make me something to eat. But I'm definitely gonna make me some coffee. Like, today is a coffee day. Super Rainbow Queen. Like, yeah. Any time that I think about coffee, have coffee, anything coffee related, you come to mind. Coffee Queen sister. I love you too. And I don't know where Sprinkle is. Sprinkle has been doing her own little thing and all that stuff. I know, her kids are back and she's, in mommy mode and all that stuff. But Sprinkle, I love you too, honey. I love you too. Like, oh. And of course, we can't forget Miss Green Queen out there in these streets hustling, trying to get herself together and get these coins, honey. So I get it. Everybody's doing their thing and trying to keep themselves together and all that good stuff. I'm sorry, I'm writing down the angel number. So like the last one, the first one that I had came in contact with this morning was 4441. So I had already looked that one up. I had screenshotted your message too, by the way, POLITIC. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a few more times that you actually have me in tears. But like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's happy tears. It's happy tears. Like I said, 2 years ago when I started in my YouTube, I didn't feel supported. And I most certainly feel supported now. Oh, where's my little Google thing? Oh, there we go. Chrome or whatever. What is the meaning of angel number 0090? I thought I had screenshotted it, but I guess I didn't. So under sunsigns.org, it says angel number 90, since they're not putting the 2 zeros in front. It says angel number 90 symbolism signifies the imminent endings and terminations of some events or sequence of events in your life. So then when I guess it's under the AI overview, it says angel number 0090 combines the powerful spiritual energies of 0 and 9, suggesting a significant spiritual transition where you're encouraged to trust your intuition and inner wisdom to complete cycles and embrace new beginnings with positive anticipation. The number 0 emphasizes spiritual connection and potential, while the number 9 signifies the ending of a phase in a new spiritual path. So like I said, y'all, I just have to focus. It's confirmation. It's confirmation. And of course, I've already seen Apostle Buckner Jr. pop up on my phone. It's the girl, FWI Ministries. She's already popped up on my phone this morning. Like I said, I would say within at least the first 3 videos that pop up on my phone first thing in the morning is always confirmation as to what it is that I'm going through or anything of that nature. And like I said, that too, like oh, and then like a car just drove by with 8333 on it. What is the meaning of angel number 8333? Not that extra 3. Hold on. It says angel number 8333 signals adjusting to new paths. You should welcome the concept of positive change in your life. Like I said, y'all, I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. Like, seriously, like, I can't make it up. Oh. I'm at the beginning of a new chapter. So I just need to be able to start the beginning of this new chapter. That's it. So, like I said, please be patient with me. I'll record daily. Once I'm able to record daily, I got to work through some stuff. I have to figure out my next move. You know, with no hard feelings, no hostility or nothing like that. Like, I just need to be able to go on my merry way in peace. That's it. Like, there's nothing else that I can do. Like, there's nothing else that I can do. I've done everything that I could try to do to try to make things better. And then even like with the therapy thing, with the group therapy, like I told them, I'm not going to waste your time no more, and I'm not going to waste no more of my time. It's not working, you know, but I tried. I tried my absolute best. I did everything that I had to do. So once I'm able to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. And then after that, it's going to be a wrap. Okay? That's going to be like the absolute last time, because I need to move forward with my life. Period. So, you know, this is the one time in Tracy's life that Tracy has to be selfish and only worry about Tracy. Okay? I can't help people. You know, every single time when I try to help somebody, it ends up biting me in the ass at the end, because most of the time it's a situation, scenario, the person, whatever, that I had no business helping. No ways, when I'm not even really in a position where I can even help my damn self. You know, so my cousin is going through it right now. Like, honestly, if I had the money, I would be down there trying to help my cousin. My cousin's house almost burnt down. You know, her and her whole family and the dogs have been staying in a hotel. You know, they're trying to get into a new home situation, but it's going to take time and money and all this stuff. And I'm just not even in a position that I can even help her, you know, and it breaks my heart. It does, because she's my one and only true life blood relative that really keeps in contact with me on a regular basis to make sure I'm all right, you know, and she's going through it. And then she had a family emergency situation happen on top of everything else that's going on. And it's like, I feel like her life mimics my life for real. It's just I don't have the house, the kids, and the dog. It's just me out here lifing through life by myself. So that's why I constantly stay prayed up, to keep the rest of my sanity that I have left. I stay prayed up because I have to. Like, POLITIC, she could see it as far as the strength and resilience and stuff like that. And I could appreciate that in her, and for her to voice it all the time and give me little helpful hints and little nudges of like suggestions of things that I can do to even try to, like, she created her channel, by being motivated from watching me just come here and just do what I'm doing right now, and that's awesome. And she's passed me by leaps and bounds, but that's awesome. Like, I think it's awesome. Like, I can't put it no other way. Like, this girl's doing her thing the way she do her thing, and in spite of her opposition and the haters and the people that want to sit there and talk shit and all that stuff, I'm like, honey, just keep doing you. Don't give up. Just keep doing you. Don't pay attention to the haters. When you have trolls and haters and people talking slick and all that stuff, that means you are doing something right, my dear. You are doing something right. So keep doing you, okay? Keep doing you the way that you do it. Because obviously it's meant for you to do what you're doing the way that you're doing it for a reason. So keep doing you. Okay? But I'm human. And I feel like I said, I feel like Hercules with the globe resting on my shoulders. And it's like each time something happens, I feel like that damn globe is like crushing me into the earth. But at the same time, once I get out of this little funk, I am who I am. I am truly my mother's child. Look, they about to have an accident. These fuckers. I'm in the parking lot, and these fools won't even slow down in the parking lot. It's crazy. This little Corolla just zoomed right in front of an SUV. So the SUV was the one who was honking. So anywho, like I said, y'all, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I've already been on here almost 40 minutes. So like I said, please be patient with me. I appreciate everybody that's been here riding the wave with me. Listening to all my rants and raves, the good things, all the little quirky stuff that I might say or record, and the food stuff, everything. Like, y'all are awesome. And I love y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. I do. I just need y'all to be patient with me, to work through my current little situation. And then once I'm able to record again on a regular basis, I am. Because there's some more shit that I'm going to have to record. Like I said, I'm trying to do something for New Year's. Like, I don't even know what the hell, I'm going to do for the holidays at this point. But I hope my holiday situation is going to involve me. I don't care. Like I said, that one time I was by myself. I cooked for me and one of my neighbors, so I made sure they ate, I ate, and I was chilling in the room by myself. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I just hope that I'm in my own space. I hope that I'm in my own space for this holiday season. I'm prophesizing and putting it out in the universe. Like, Tracy is going to be in her own apartment home, regular home, whatever home. I don't care if it's a tent at this point. As long as it's mine and I can have my peace. I don't care. Okay? I'm going to be in my own space to be able to create in my own kitchen. I want to be able to cook in my own kitchen. Like, I don't want people coming behind me and moving my little wine cooler bottles and stuff in the refrigerator. Like, when I put it in the refrigerator, or if it's sitting in the little thing, because I'm used to, like, when I was in New York and New Jersey, being able to do the refunds for my bottles and stuff like that. And I wish all the 50 states would do it. Because I had a whole bunch of bottles. There's always a whole bunch of bottles that we can get the little refunds back from. And it's encouraging people to recycle, which we should be doing more of that. Okay? So like I said, I need to be in my own space where I have peace, where I can rest peacefully. Where people is not messing with my stuff. I'm a Virgo. Like, it's like, like, I want to do this every time somebody messes with my stuff. Like, I need to be in my own space. So y'all, please pray for me that I get my own place, like, today, because I need it. Thank you, Jesus. But in the meantime, y'all, I'm just asking for you to please be patient with me while I'm working through my personal crises, okay? And then once I'm able to record on a regular basis, I will do so. And then I will talk about what I need to talk about, and then we're going to let it go, because that's one of the 3 things that I still need to work on. Forgiveness, which at this point, I don't have a problem with that. Like in this particular situation, I don't have a problem with forgiveness. I don't have a problem with it. It's a whole laundry list of stuff, but I can forgive them, no problem. But I still need to be able to go on my merry way. Not everybody is meant to be in your inner circle. Not everybody is meant to be a friend. People don't really know the true value and sense of friendship these days. Not everybody. Some people, not all. And I still have some folks, I don't really get to see them that much, you know, because even like when the, you know, I feel a derogatory comment was made about my birthday before the actual birthday incident happened. And like I said, it's a month later and it's still popping up and stuff. And that shit too is getting on my nerves. But whatever, like I said, I'm going to talk about it. And I don't care. I don't care how people feel after the fact. I don't care. Because I was force-fed something down my throat like for well over a month. You know, and I was sick of it. So I don't care, the little roommate, ex-boyfriend, whoever the fuck they are, you know, to these people and all this stuff. I don't care. Like, I don't care. These are not my people. Like I said, at this point, like, if you're not a friend, you're an enemy. I will continue to pray for my enemies because that's what I'm supposed to do. But it doesn't mean that somebody that obviously is not meant to be in your inner circle anymore, it doesn't mean that there's a problem with you, there's a problem with them. Sometimes you're just not meant to be around people that are not your people and really truly are serving your highest good. That's it. So this video is going to take time to upload. I haven't recorded a video in a long time. Y'all know I started off recording the videos, and then once I was in the car that one time, everything kind of shifted and flipped for me doing the lives all the time. And then here and there I put up a short. I'm recording this video this time. And it's going to take a while to upload and all that stuff. But it is what it is. Like, I appreciate so much stuff right now that people don't seem to think that I appreciate. I do. I just need to be in my own space. There's no harm in that. I've always been a very independent person. It's just life has been lifing in a manner that I felt like it was like a punishment. It's not. I'm literally being built up for whatever my next level is, you know. So sometimes that includes having to eliminate people, you know. Sometimes that means having to isolate yourself and being in hermit mode, you know, so you can have that quietness and the peace sometimes to receive the downloads, to know what it is that the good Lord wants you to do. So I'm in that process right now. So I just need my space and my peace. And there's another number. Let me see. I need another piece of paper, actually. I'm just going to write it on my hand. And I have to do my little lottery stuff too, because I haven't done that. And I definitely need to put in some numbers today. So let me get myself together, y'all. Try to make some money. Do what it is that I need to do for myself and all that stuff. But like I said, I love y'all. I really do. I love the support that I have definitely received here through my little YouTube community. And it's only up and up from here, y'all. When you've literally fallen flat on your face, the only way that you can go is up from that point. So I've fallen on my face. So I'm in the process of picking myself up. Once I've officially picked myself up and I can continue to move forward with what it is that I need to do, then you'll see my beautiful face every day. But in the meantime, right now, y'all, I need to work on my stuff. I just want y'all to know that I love and appreciate y'all. I do. I really do. So once the doom and gloom is finally over, y'all, we can get back to what it is that it's meant for me to share. So, it's all right. That's it. That's all I got for right now. So, it's at least a video. And I can't say exactly when I'll record another video. But when it's meant for me to record another video, you will see my face recording another video. All right. So, anywho, y'all, I've been on here for 45 minutes. I was trying to keep it to 30 minutes. But y'all know I'm a chatterbox. And, you know, I can ramble and all of that stuff. But anywho, I hope y'all have a wonderful Thursday. I hope y'all are leading into an awesome weekend. If y'all going out and doing stuff, you know, have fun, but please be safe. I love y'all. So until my next video, y'all, have an awesome Thursday. And I'll see you when I see you. Toodles. Tracy out. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.